Now that I've unmuted myself. Hello and good evening, everyone. Hope you all are doing good today. Thanks for singing by. I'm glad I caught that as fast as I did. I was like, wait a second. I've been doing fish cam streams recently. My mic's probably still muted. And it was. But hellos, welcome in, everyone. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my headphones because I bent again. Now they don't sit on my ear properly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, hope you all are doing good. Thanks for saying goodbye. Welcome in. We're doing a work stream today. I'm working on some editing. And really that's just gonna mean you guys get to see me do stuff behind a layer of pixelation. Cause it's a bit of a secret project. So yeah, I'm working on some editing. Just kinda see the pixels. I might make it a little more pixelated. One filters. Let me make them more pixelated. There we go. There we go. That'll do. A little more pixelated. Yeah, so you guys get to really it's just gonna be a chill stream, kind of a vibe stream while I work. So actually, we go ahead and something up here, because I'll be playing a little bit of background music for y'all to listen to. Same as always, I'll be using the relaxed movement. Playing. Raise that a little bit in volume. There we go. I need to raise that a little. Still pretty quiet. I'm having it quiet so I can listen to my own music. Yo. Yeah, welcome in again. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, it's just gonna be a chill stream tonight. I have the fish cam a little larger than that too, since it's not really a lock. I make that slightly louder still. My headset off. My headset's off. That's why I can't even hear it. Okay, let me fix that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna be editing this behind this pixelation. We'll just be kind of vibing for a little bit because I've been meaning to get some more work done on this. So yeah, that'll be what we're doing here tonight. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, just gonna be a vibe stream here while I get some progress made on this. What the hell? Holy. Where the fuck? I'm trying to figure out where I left something and I can't find. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Here it is. This part about figuring out better ways to do edits is that when I have to do the same thing in the future, I can just yoink all the ones I did here. No, just... There we go. You can kind of just get a general idea of the flow of how I do things, I guess, while I'm editing. You know, see kind of me doing stuff but not really see anything. It's just the whole point is just, you know, we chill, we vibe. Good stuff like that. I'm gonna add a little thing there. Go. Go. Yeah, it's just probably not gonna be the most interesting stream to watch, but you know, if you just want to kind of listen, vibe, all that good stuff, you know, that's just gonna be the kind of point of this. Just really, it's an excuse for me to get my ass into working again, because admittedly, I've not been working nearly as much as I should be, and I kind of feel like an asshole about it, but, you know, getting work done now. Alright. Yeah, I actually went ahead and downloaded this new plugin that I'm using for the pixelation, like, for stream, because I was like, huh. I should probably look into doing something like that, because, you know, in the future, if I ever want to do streams where I work on, like, commissions or anything on stream, and maybe if it's, like, an NDA thing or something, but I still want to do a stream, I can, you know, just pixelate that, you know? Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a skill thing. And it does kind of feel a little weird. Not really focusing on the stream while streaming, but you know, I gotta work, you know, and so this is what I'm doing. Well, too. Yeah, so hope y'all are doing good though. I know it's been a little while since I actually did, you know, like any sort of proper stream that wasn't a fish cam. So, you know, so I do hate doing that many fish cam streams. It's just been a little bit of a rough patch for me past couple days, you know. Been tired. My sleep schedule has been absolutely like vile. And part of it's my fault, part of it's other stuff, so, you know, I've been just trying to get out of that funk. I mostly got out of it today. I'm feeling a lot better today. Still kind of tired, though, because this time I overslept instead of underslept. So, yeah, it's a process, as all things are, really. I do here. Both have gone full nocturnal. God, do I feel that. Welcome in though, Army. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for saying goodbye. And I know since I was doing a fish cam stream, let me say it again properly this time now that I'm actually here. Thank you so much for resubbing yesterday. 2 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Army. Means a lot. Thank you for This is eventually going to be something that I can, like, show y'all, though. So I am excited to be able to show y'all what I've been working on here. Hopefully that day will come soon. I'm not too sure. Yeah. This is... some of my best work. Right now, I'm actually just trying to figure out a little edit here that I'm sort of struggling on. Trying to do an effect that I haven't tried
Bone
before.
zone, bone zone, bone zone, bone zone, bone zone, bone zone.
Welcome in, Neku. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Thanks for saying goodbye. How's this look? I could definitely refine that. It's fast, but that's definitely a good start. Trying to do a little effect where basically I have the text kind of come down and kind of sway back and forth, kind of like, you know, like a swing almost. Because someone says something in the distance. It's a game with proximity chat, so the effect kind of like, you know, has that little echoey thing, so I kind of want to give it like this kind of, you know, kind of like how, like a sheet of paper falling almost, you know, like that side to side kind of swinging motion. That's kind of what I want to do with some subtitles here. I'll be right back. Hair out of my face. Oh god, the music fucking... No, it's just in a little tight spot. How did that go down? It's supposed to be up there. And then I fade out. Trying to kind of like map it out as I play this clip, like where do I want it to be when to figure out pacing. Okay, so I think I have an idea on how I want to do it. This and this on a keyframe. Down a bit. That. See how that looks. Oh, actually, that looks good. And I go to here. Go a little further down. And that looks pretty fucking good. Alright. Yeah, I do think this is genuinely going to be some of my best editing. I mean, this project, if you're in the Discord, you might have seen me talking about it a tiny bit. Just the other day, I figured out, because of working on this, how to, like, pitch sounds and stuff like that. Using, Blender's video editor, so... Oh, that looks great. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'll kinda... Maybe I'll give a little example in a second here. I mean, it doesn't really need that much. You know, it's like pitching a sound up or down, you know. Am I doing art? No, I'm doing video editing. Oh, I don't know. I mean, if you're not familiar with how it looks, you might not be able to... Like, yeah, this is... I'm editing in Blender right now. Yeah, this is the... You can kind of see my mouse moving around right now. this is my mouse kind of going up and down. Yeah. Yeah, it's a video I'm working on. Yeah, you can kind of see, like, down here, this is the timeline. This is where the edit stuff. Yeah, it's supposed to be blurry, and that's on purpose. I have a filter on. Because I think this is still supposed to be mostly kind of like a secret thing, so, like, I'm working on it. And I wanted to stream while working on it. So you guys get to kind of, like, just see me doing stuff, but not really knowing what I'm doing. Because I can't even show the timeline, because the timeline would also give it away with all the different stuff. Like this here, you'd be able to see name of the segment here, which has name of something that would give it away, and then you could see the person and all that good stuff. And it's just like, yeah, no, it's a secret. You don't get to really see anything except just the pixels. All I'll say is I think this is a great thing. Like, I'm very happy that I am doing this. This is something I full on just volunteered myself to do. And I have learned so much already. Like, I think I think it's already been kind of obvious in my more recent YouTube shorts. I know I missed last week, but like in my more recent YouTube shorts, I think it's been obvious because I've been learning a lot. I've been learning how to make edits better. Like, that's why I've been a little more ambitious with my more recent edits. Is because I'm figuring a lot of things out with it. So, yeah. So, okay. And I'm hoping after I get this done, you know, like, this will be a really good example of my work. Because, like, this alone, like, working on this has improved the quality of, like, the edits I'm able to make a bunch. Like, I'm getting better at my subtitling, I'm getting better at, like, my effects. And it's just, I don't know, this has been really fun. Because, like, there are some, I think, really goddamn funny edits I've done. And of course, you know, it's not my content that I'm editing, it's someone else's. And it's like, at the end of the day, that's the base for all of this. Like, I'm only kind of, the way I view editing other people's content is like, I'm just, this is the pizza, and I'm just putting the toppings on, you know? Like, you're getting a fucking wonderful cheese pizza already, and here I'm like, oh, you want some, like, some extra shredded cheese on there, some, you know, you want some extra Parmesan. Like, I'm the guy adding a little bit of oregano or something onto it, just to help spice it up, you know? Like, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just adding additional flavor, I guess. It's very interesting way to think about it, because it's like, editing's so cool, honestly. I don't know, it's very fun. I really enjoy doing it. Because it's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like an extra way for me to, like, show my humor in a way, if that makes sense. But it's not quite. You know, like, I don't know. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it's just like, it's a very fun thing to do. That's how I can move. Figure out how to move segment here. Probably a way better way I can organize, like, all my, like, timelines and stuff. And I'd bet, even though I've been getting a little better about it, Like, I can probably show it off in a little bit, like how I used to do like a shaking image effect or something, as opposed to how I do it now. Definitely, would give someone an aneurysm who's more experienced in like keyframing and editing and stuff like that. What I used to do, actually, fuck it, hold on, I'll kind of like show what I used to do. What I'll do here is I'll just pull up a non-pixelated capture. Well, that's not... What the fuck is this capturing? What are you capturing? What is that? I have no idea what that's trying to capture. I guess real quick what I'll do is I'll just kind of blur this just a moment. I'll just turn off the... Actually, hold on, let me not do that yet. How that captures the... Okay, hold on. Because I forgot that puts it into the, yeah, no, I forgot about that. Let me just do that real quick. So, say I want to, let's see here. It'll be an easy image to work. As a good example. I have an idea. So say I take an image of, let's see here, yeah, here we go. Go back in text full quick. So say I've got an image of my friend. This is a pixel art I did of my friend. I'm a disaster, right? So let me real quick set this to 60 FPS. So what I used to do, say I wanted to make this image shake a bunch, right? What I used to do is the following. I would go, all right, I have, say, 3 frames. I'd split the image, 3 frames. 2, 3, split, 2, 3, split, 1, 2, 3, split, 1, 2, 3, split, 1, 2, 3, split. And then I do that for the entire duration of the image, and each one of these would be their own, if I go over here, you can kind of see it, its own, like, positional value, right? That one be that one be that, and so forth. And I do that for, like, 20 images. Now, if you know anything about how editing works, that's stupid. And what you can actually do, and what I'm now doing, which is a lot easier, is I click these little buttons right here. What those do are keyframe. What I can do with these is say now, instead, this is just an example because I don't feel like actually going through and doing the whole thing. Say I want to move the image down here, right? Boom, there we go. I do that, and then now it slides. And look how much faster that was to move it that entire distance rather than each frame move with like shaking, you know? So basically, that's how I used to do any sort of movement for like a shake effect. Is that individual thing. It was stupid. It was very stupid. My slightly less blurred version of the timeline, just so you can kind of see a little bit more of what I'm doing. Currently actually trying to kind of condense it down a little bit more. One of my biggest issues here is this down here. You can kind of see, oh, not that. Like this bottom bar here is the BGM I'm using. And unfortunately, it's a little too short for the length of the video. So I'm trying to condense down all the like the unnecessary parts of these segments as much as I can. I'm still gonna have to find a different BGM, unfortunately. It still goes on this much longer, and you can't see the timeline, but that is an additional 6 minutes. I don't think I'm cutting out that much time. Yeah, no, like, this is also going to be the longest thing I've edited, I think. I think my previous video is, like, granted, you know, I made that, like, fucking sometime last year. Like, early last year, I think. Let me see here. When was the last one I made? Oh, yeah. Yeah, a 12-minute video. This one's probably going to be about 16 minutes or 15 minutes or so. Which is a lot more than I've edited before. Honestly. Looking at a clip here. I don't even know if I want to use this one because I'm not sure how I'm going to actually put this one together. There's not much. You're building. Yeah, I appreciate it. Welcome in, Tsushimaki. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming by. Because I got a clip I'm gonna use at this segment, but it's like, I don't really know if I want to use it because it's kind of long and drawn out. In terms of just sheer content, it's like, it's literally over an entire minute long. For, I don't know, I just, might not use this one. I'm probably not gonna use it. Everything. Sure. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little nicer. It'll help trim down how long I have to edit for, or how much I have to edit. And it really, I don't think I could have made that clip too much more interesting than it already was. I'll just do that instead, and we'll... that. Go. I'm gonna go ahead and now lower the amount of frames that this file needs, just to help make it a little less hefty on Blender to render here. Just dealing with. Yeah, you can kind of see like all this stuff. Like basically, if it's above this line down here, the first blue one, this is all basically stuff I have edited, or like all stuff I've added. Like this, I'm not holding back with this. Even if it's not my own content, I'm excited for y'all to see this one day. Okay, now let me figure out where the hell I was last. Okay, there we go. Alright, go all the way back to the start of the video, the last time I used this style of subtitle. I really wish I could have, like, tabs in Blender of, like, having multiple different files open at the same time. Because something I have for Blender, for my editing, is I have a file I have called my subtitle locker, where basically it's where I store all of my personalized subtitles. Because I don't know if you've ever noticed, in my different YouTube shorts, I will have different colored subtitles for different people. Like myself, I have, you know, my green and orange subtitles. If I'm doing, like, say I'm doing a subtitle for like if I'm doing a subtitle for I, it'll be like red and black or something. maybe if I'm doing a subtitle for Snazzy, it's like got a dark blue kind of thing, stuff like that. And I try to do a slightly different version for everyone. So I want the like subtitles to be personalized. This is not my own idea. This is actually something I got from an old friend of mine. Back in the days where, you know, we were still doing like Xbox Halo Reach, not on its own, not on Master Chief Collection game nights, you know. Way back in the day when that was still something you could do. And, he would actually do videos of our game nights, and it was really fun. And he would give everyone their own kind of custom subtitles where you have like the main body of the color, then you have an outline that is a different color. And that's how I like to do it as well. I think I should give this a different kind of style here. Yeah, maybe if I give this a Star Blue. Then I give this a... Yeah, that looks a little more... Yeah. Actually funny, I'm now getting to the part of this video where literally the first edit I did for this entire thing was this specific segment, but it's just because when I first put this all together, I just kind of watched through all the different segments of this and just tried to get an idea of what kind of things I wanted to do, and this one stuck out to me. It's just like, wait, this is the easiest setup I could ever have. And yeah, it was the easiest setup, and it was the first thing I did because it was just, it's such a simple edit, but it's really funny if you ask me. Actually, hold on. This one I could do a little bit more of an improvement on. Where instead of this... end of this one, I can... then hold that there for... Yeah. Larger like that. See if I can stop it. Yes. Yeah, that'll do. Ready. Okay, that'll do. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for tonight, just because I know this is probably not going to be the most interesting I've ever done. I'm mostly going to be focusing on this, but you know, I still wanted to do some sort of stream tonight instead of just another fish cam. Speaking of, I'm probably not going to do fish stream tomorrow since I've already done 2 this week. I don't like doing that many off the bat. Like, I like to only do the 1, maybe 2 if I'm really not doing too hot. Like, so. Yeah, tomorrow, not going to be a fish cam. Probably going to be a short stream just because I'm probably still going to be a little tired tomorrow trying to get my sleep schedule back on track, but we'll see. We'll see. There we go. Oh wait, hold on, I just realized. Oh, that actually helps build this up even more. Oh, that's funny. What is this kind of look. Oh wait, no, hold on. I know what colors this person. Okay. This is easy. This is really easy. That. Maybe a kind of darker of that. Then like a. Yeah, that's nice. That'll do. That'll do. I will say though, editing can be a little a little painful at times when you have to edit a particularly loud clip. And you're trying to subtitle it or just kind of edit it. Or say you're just kind of looking for through some clips to put together. And you don't know in advance that a certain clip is really loud. There is a clip that is at 30% volume. It's still drastically louder than the rest of this. And it's really funny, but also I didn't know watching that clip for the first time that it was gonna have that loud of a noise. The first time I watched it, it really fucking hurt. Editing's a dangerous job, y'all. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Honestly, I should be getting hazard pay for this. I should unionize the me union. Now I go back and that one. Go. Shit, now I gotta erase all these. Whatnot. What if I just take all of these? There we go. There we go. Alright. You know, like I was saying before, I'm having so much fun editing this though. Like, I can't wait to actually have this go up, because I think my edits do this person justice, I think. Hold on, I have an idea. For just another quick little edit here. Quick little. Here, I'll keep. No. Gotta do it all by one. Drop this. Yeah, hey, there we go. Get a crop. We crop that in a little more just because don't. Might make it harder to see what I point out actually. It's not like it's easy to point out what I'm trying to place because it's like fucking 5 pixels in the background. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, that'll do. Right now, I'm just kind of like in the process where I'm not having a lot of good ideas for further edits right now. I'm just kind of trying to lay out just more subtitles and all that good stuff. Funny edit though. I've run this edit by like one other person who, or actually I've run a couple of edits by the person I'm kind of coordinating with on this, and it's like I've been getting the exact responses to what I've been doing as like that I want. So it's like, you know, it's great news for me. My test audience of once, or of one is my sorry, I do not have a lot of brain power right now. But yeah, like even just having one person responding positively to like the edits I've been making is extremely validating. Sorry, I'm just... Yeah. I'm very glad I decided to take an interest in editing. You know, it's very fun. What the fuck is this doing here? Oh shit! I just found like half of one of my edits just not at the right spot in the timeline. Whoops! Oh, was that missing? Oh! Yeah, I could tell it was you, Shake. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, I multicast to YouTube. I have been for a while, and I also try my best to always turn on the little multicasting, or not multicasting, the YouTube short feed stream thing. Yeah. Welcome into Shake. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, I know. YouTube's got like a live shorts format feed thing. I don't really get it, but like it's another way to get my streams out there. So I just kind of turned that on and just, you know, forget about it, you know? I'm glad, like, you are my first confirmation that that is actually working, though. I was honestly expecting the first person to come in from my shorts feed to immediately be yapping some shit, because, like, that's been, like, half my experience with YouTube Shorts side of things. Is either, like, there has only ever been 3 interaction types I've had, like, on my YouTube Short comments, and it's been either, hey, I like this, which, you know, hell yeah, I love that, thank you. Or something incredibly funny, or it's like someone acting like a fucking, or who types like they're in middle school talking shit, you know, like, yeah, okay, whatever. So yeah, like, I'm glad to know in a better way that it's working. Just doom scrolling in bed at 36 minutes past midnight. Glad to be the test master confirm works. Didn't expect it. Yeah, just what's up, Strun jump scare, bitch. Now, here's the other thing with editing, though, you know, is sometimes you have moments you gotta edit. They're a wee bit cringe. They kinda kill the soul a tiny bit to edit, you know, but we, in the wise words of a very wise man, we suffer for our craft. Yeah, welcome into the Twitch side of things now, Shake. Yeah. That's weird. The audio for this one segment. Huh. Yeah, no, like, I'm excited to be working on this. Like I've been saying it a bunch, but like I cannot overstate how happy I am to be working on this, because it's like the amount of improvement I've been getting for my editing skills from working on this is like insane. And now I need to go grab that subtitle, which is who the hell knows where in this? I don't know where this is in here. I think this is the right style. Yep, there we go. Literally in bed trying to find something to watch. It fell asleep so short that was vaguely interesting. Got sucked. Randomly found your stream. Literal strun jump scare at midnight. It's just fucking grabs you. You're making sure your streak's going still. I'm very sorry for that. I'm very sorry to have done that. However, I have no regrets. I make you suffer for my craft. Yeah, no, yeah, like I've been saying though, like this is probably not going to be the most interesting stream. Like, lost my streak because of exams, same as the last 2 exam sessions, but I got 20 in the last streak. Hey, I'm joking, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not upset with you about the streaks or anything. I really appreciate your support, regardless of your streak. It's totally fine. Best of luck on your exams, though, if you got any left. You know, I hope you've been doing well on them. I hope you continue to do well, and if you haven't been doing well on them, I hope you're able to start doing well. And yeah, hope you knock those out. All that good stuff. I gotta try to get the. Oh. Don't worry, I passed through exams with a 4.0 average with one by being the best. That's pretty fucking solid, yeah. 4.0 average? That's 4 out of 5. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid, I'd say. That's about kind of like the same scale I'd say I was back for most of my time when I was in school. I wasn't an extremely good student or anything, you know. I wasn't terrible. There was like 1 or 2 subjects I do really good in, and the rest were just kind of like, I made it decently, so I'm not as bad as some other people in my classes, but like, you know. Not everyone can be as great as me. Yes. Average McGee. Same dude who failed 2nd grade of high school twice in a row. You're proud of that 4 average, and I get to enjoy that because break. Nice. You have a good break. I need to actually DM someone for context for this one clip because I gotta know what they are talking about in here because it's either going to be not as bad as I was expecting or way worse. And I want to see if I'm able to get, if it's an image they're talking about, I want to see if I can get the image on screen, and if it's not, I can work with that still. I have no idea what the... Hey, DM this person real quick. Yeah, I want to see if I can how I can work with this one because I feel like I need to know the context first and then also get the image up if I can, you know, because it sounds like this image might be a bit sus. So I might not be able to put it on stream, and if I can't, or on screen, not stream. If I can't put it in the video, then I'll like, I don't know, just put some text on it, and it's just, or text on the screen just says, can't show image, too sus, or something like that. See if I can't get that though. Yeah, Mr. Papa, I should really get some sleep. Good luck with the editing. Maybe I'll pop in tomorrow too. Yeah, take care. Get some good rest. Thanks. Swing by, Shake. Some of the parts of this are just fucking something else, man. Like, I don't have to do anything except subtitle this one clip. There is nothing I can do to make this funnier. There is nothing I can add to this. I can give no more value to that clip. That one makes itself. Wait, this next clip though, I can reuse another edit. Oh, let's go. Where is it? Where did I save that? There it is. Wait. There it is. Oh god, this is I literally can go through like the timeline on this video on my edits here, and I can see the progression of going from caveman ass frame by frame shaking of an image rather than keyframing it to keyframing it. Like, god, I can't believe I fucking did it like this. That's really funny though. I'm almost tempted one day to just like send this to like a friend who also uses Blender just to be like, hey, look what I made in Blender. You want to see the progression of it? Yeah, no, so yeah. I keep like going silent because I'm working on this. Someone like it's just it's real lock-in hours, you know. Go there's the light. What have I done? Oh, I found a new keyboard shortcut for Blender. What the fuck? Why is that a thing? Turns out if I hit Control and space at the same time, it just makes my timeline for editing just fucking absorb the entire goddamn screen. That's an interesting keybind to have. Is this the same? Yeah, this is. No. I think that's the same yeah, that is literally the same person. I can see their fucking username on screen. I'm trying to make sure I'm using the right subtitles for the right people, and it's just like, I'm not sure if that's the same person. I can literally, because I can literally zoom in and see their username on screen, man. Like, what am I doing? No. go. Yeah, a lot of what I'm doing though right now is just laying out the position for subtitles. Because honestly, one of the longest, most time-consuming parts of any edit is genuinely the subtitles. Especially if I want to get fancy with them, it can take probably up to a third of the total like time I spend editing, if not more, depending on what I do. It's like with some things, like if you saw my more recent short, the one for the Helldivers short, that one most of the time was actually spent on getting the images I used for it done, like the little sketch I did, and one other part of it was like it wasn't even like the editing itself, since I didn't really use subtitles in that one. That one doesn't really actually count for this comparison. Fuck. But yeah. This is really interesting, actually. I'm looking at something here, and it's like I have two people talking in this one segment, right? And somehow, or I'm not sure how exactly Blender fully displays audio in its like audio stuff. It's like you can kind of see it. You can kind of see like the wavelength stuff here, but it's really pixelated, so you can't quite see it properly. But it's like it's interesting because the person with the lower pitch voice, the wavelength for them is bigger than the person who's louder with a higher pitch voice. That's neat. I only just noticed that. I know there really isn't much to look at though, so you know, it's probably again gonna be a short stream just because this is probably gonna be kind of boring to watch. Wanted to get some work done today, you know, and I really, honestly, I think I'm most, I think I'm like almost burnt out on like gaming in general right now. Cause it's like I've been playing so many games recently, man. Like, if I could go outside more right now, I would, but unfortunately for me, it's way too goddamn cold out. um, and it kind of hurts to do anything too active outside right now because my lungs don't like the cold air. I'd rather not get myself sick again. Probably. I don't have too much more to do with this editing though. Like honestly, I've gotten like most of the hard shit out of the way with this. It's just a matter of getting a couple more good sessions of editing in. And just kind of finishing up the subtitles. Like I said, those are going to be like the most time consuming thing. And just, you know, adding any additional funny edits that I think might be funny. And that sometimes I jump to a random part in this just to see kind of like what's going on in this segment. And then, yeah, I regret doing that now. Fuck. Oh man. But yeah, no. Right, I forgot I saved some of the more cursed ones for last. Oh god, I forgot. Wait, no, hold on. I should move this one back. Hold on. I really did not do a fantastic job of organizing the clips earlier on. I really could have done a little better with how I organize these. This is just like, so, the continuity of it doesn't really make too much sense at times. Then again, yeah, no, continuity kind of fell out the window a while ago. Just trying to make them all kind of fit together as best as I can. And make it make sense, make it fun to watch. That's... I don't even want to say... Like, I don't want it to sound like I'm the one making it fun to watch. Like, that's not me. I'm just... Like I said, I'm just the pizza guy putting the extra shredded Parmesan on it, you know? Like... I'm just adding a tiny bit more flavor, you know? Oh. Go. Yeah, no, like, this is already, like, this stuff's already funny enough to where it's like, I laugh at it just watching the clips, you know, it's like, it's fun. I don't know. I kind of turn my brain off when I'm editing and just kind of do pure vibe-based edits, and then in a couple hours when I regain consciousness and look back at what I've done, I'm like, huh. That turned out alright. Or it'll be, the fuck did I just do? That's why I don't seem totally coherent. It's definitely not just the horrible sleep cycle fucking up my ability to remain coherent. Is the... Wait, that person. Where's the other person's subtitles? Where did I leave those? Fuck. What? Why did... What is... Why am I like this? Okay, this is that person's subtitles. God damn it. Be it drawing in Clip Studio or editing in Blender, there is one thing I will always do, and it's leaving resources for other things in the wrong spot. Nope. There you go. Alright. Music's still playing. Music's still playing. Still got a little more time on that. Probably only gonna go until the music turns off, until it runs out. Something like that. I don't know. My ability to focus while I'm editing is a very interesting thing. It's either I can't focus at all, or it's the only thing I can focus on for several hours to the point where I forget to drink or eat. Speaking of, I should probably take a sip. I'm having one of those nights apparently where I forget to do literally anything else aside from it. And this is honestly why I don't do that many work streams where I'm either working on art or editing, is because of how my brain works when I'm working. This is either I get nothing done and then stress myself out about it, or I focus too much and then I will forget I'm streaming. Which isn't the worst thing. But it's just also if I'm streaming I want to be talking. I want to make it interesting, and it's I'm not doing that if I'm dead silent, just kind of looking at my screen, you know? With the pixelation, it looks so fucking funny. Oh god damn it, I just realized I gotta make new subtitles for this person. Shit! Oh god. Did I just close the music? No, I didn't. Thank god. I thought I did from I was like, oh fuck, what have I done? Okay, gotta look up this person. There we go. Okay, let's take a look. Can't tell if they have more of a red or orange aesthetic. From these, it looks red, but from the clip I'm working on, it's orange. I don't get it. Which one? I mean, I guess these are more recent, so it's probably probably red. But thematically in the clip, I feel like it would make more sense to do. But also that... Do I do red or orange? Okay, we'll do this. And now I'm gonna... Sort of logical theme for this. More red to... more like... And we use, I think... this? And with a... that's a little hard to look at. Maybe, get this, and then... That's a lot easier to look at. I think that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be a good subtitle. Yeah, that'll do. Go grab that. There we go. There we go, that'll do. Oh god. I'm gonna save. I gotta get better about saving, because there was a time early on in my editing of this where I lost like fucking 4 hours of work because my Blender just crashed for no reason, and it was just like, oh, all my work gone. It was painful, to say the least. Not actually much else I can really except out something. There we go. Copy that one. I did it again. I keep hitting control space and it just fucking gets rid of the screen for a moment. You can see whenever it happens because it goes from this to boop. Boop, boop. Hold on. Actually, go ahead real quick. Increase the pixel count or no more. A little too easy to tell what you're looking at. Wait. God damn it. Shift these around. I don't want to shift. Back. We got that. Oh, here's what I can do. I'll just move these down like this. Then I will simply this all go there, so that lines up a little better with the next one. That God, I'm so go. Okay, that'll work a little better, I think. Oh, I got a good crack on my back there. Oh, that felt nice. Figure out a subtitle style for this one now. I forgot I wasn't done doing that yet. Oh, goodness. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a... Yeah, we'll do a little bit of a... This, we know. This, we'll do... That's kind of like a... This... Like this. Yeah. something like that, and then I think this kind of effect behind it. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that'll do. Just stretch this entire bar across this whole clip and just cut it up as I need to. That'll be easy. Then I gotta make a new font or a new subtitle style for this one. Who the hell is this? Wait, that's... Oh, right, there's another person with the same name. Oh, God. Okay, so... I could probably do it pretty easy. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy to decide on the style for that. So, I think a little more of that. Yeah, and then we do, I think, maybe this color. We do slightly less. Yeah, that makes it a little easier to look at. Maybe make it thinner. Yeah, and then we do... Oh, that looks lovely, actually. I'm very happy with how that looks. I think that... Go with. And this is... that person. I can't tell, there's too few... Oh god, now I'm having pixel issues. Oh god. Wait, no, I could literally just go back and figure out who this is because it's the same icon there. Oh, that's that one. Okay. So I want to go this, go back to this. And yeah, that'll do. We probably move this over. Kind of like that. There we go. Then I just have that much I need to subtitle out. Quite a good bit I need to subtitle, but it won't take me that long. It's just a little bit of typing, that won't take. That'll be fine. Save again. Now that I've gotten all the subtitle text for the most part laid out, there's one segment that's got a lot I gotta figure out, but that's whatever. I still am very happy with how some of these edits turned out because some of them are just really funny. I know you can't see it, but trust me, it's really funny. Trust me. I think I'm just gonna actually go ahead and call the, I said I'll go until this, the background music runs out of music. I'll go a little longer. Alright, okay. I also, tonight, what I'm gonna do is I'm finally gonna try to get my, my old tank, my old fish tank, off the ground, off of its temporary spot, finally onto its desk. I'm finally kind of ready to do that. I got a bucket ready to put the tank water and chili into. Then I'm gonna move the tank up to its spot, and I'll finally have access to my entire goddamn floor again. It's like yesterday, I went through and just got my entire room cleaned out, basically. I cleaned out a bunch of shit. My room has not been this clean in ages, and I'm not proud to admit that it got that messy, but like, it's now clean, and I'm going to do my damnedest to keep it that way. Really nice, because I can actually fucking, like, I could exist. I fully edited this one. Yes, I have. One nice thing is I've learned I can look at like the wavelengths of like the audio. Yeah, sorry, I can look at the audio wavelength on a Clips like audio, and I can kind of use that to help guide like the perfect placement of my subtitles changes, like where it like goes to the next word or something. It's really nice. There we go. Okay, so there. Go. 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 Actually, what I can do is... I wonder if I can copy keyframes onto a different piece of text. I do that. Can I do that? Where's the last time I did that effect? Was it back here somewhere? Somewhere, what the oh, right, I forgot that's why I did that. Here it is. This... Can I do that? Can I copy a keyframe? Copy data. That didn't work. I don't know what that means then. I don't think I can copy I don't think I can copy a keyframe. Instead, do is take these from this old copy text these ones. Go, so it starts about that and get rid of that. Then can I copy the colors? Wait, I can keyframe color. I can keyframe colors. Wait. Wait, I can keyframe colors. I can keyframe text color. Hold on. I gotta try some. Can I do fucking RGB colors? Can I do like fucking gamer keyboard colors here? Can I like make it rotate colors like that? Hold on. Add text. Okay. So I put a keyframe in here. And then I just say like okay, so I can cause it to transition colors like that. Now, how can I make it rapidly? I guess I could just choose several points and just like... I apply this, there we go. We go to yellow instead, and then that, and then do 6 more frames, and then I red, and then I do 6 more frames. Go purple. Do like blue. Do back to green. That work? Kinda, if I just set it up a little better, I think. How does it look on this? You know, I wish I could like keep the color pan. Can't really do that. I can't like see how it goes through like the color wheel. Like actually, hold on, I can. Quick. So yeah, if I quick, what I'm trying to do here. So like, I have this little. I don't even know if it shows up. Yeah. So I wish I could. What I can't do that I want to be able to do is like, as it's playing it, I want to see like how this moves around. If I could see how it moves between the different colors, that would be incredibly useful. But I unfortunately cannot do that. But now I know I can do color, like, movement, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'll have to find a way to use that, but, like, that definitely can be useful. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could do that. That's very interesting. Like, I keep learning new things while working on this, which is really cool. I don't think I actually have any use for that, though, right now. Not in this, at least. I don't know. I think I've hit my kind of like focusing limit for now, though. Like I'm getting hungry now. Like my ability to like feel hunger and all has returned. It kind of happens whenever I start focusing like this. I just kind of forget, like, huh, I have other things I need to do to take care of myself, and it's just like, I should probably go do that now. So I know this is a short stream, kind of like a little different to the normal stuff I normally do, but yeah. Like I said, I'm still a little like burnt out on playing games, I guess. Like I'm gonna try to think of something else I can maybe do. This was nice, but like I know it's not the kind of content a lot of people are interested in watching, and I want to, you know, make sure it's stuff people enjoy watching. And also, I suck. I'm terrible at focusing while streaming, anyways. So like, I'll try to figure out something to do for tomorrow's stream. I'll try to figure something like that out. Yeah, until tomorrow, because again, tomorrow's not going to be fish camp since I've already done too many of those this week. Yeah, well, I'll figure something out for tomorrow's stream. Like I said earlier, it'll probably end up being a shorter stream, just because I'm probably still going to be a bit tired tomorrow, I'd imagine. But yeah, so thanks again for swinging by, though, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed this kind of lower energy kind of stream. You new here, I stream every single day, 5 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my usual hours. Again, tonight was kind of abnormal, but, you know, it's fine, I think. I've been doing this for like 905 days in a row. Like, I think I think at this point I've kind of earned the right to at least take it a little while, you know. I could be doing streaming every day for too much longer, you know. I'm ending my everyday streaming stuff in July this year, for those who don't know. Not done. I'm not gonna be done streaming or anything. Like, I'm gonna keep streaming afterwards. It's just like I'm gonna actually be able to take breaks after that, though. Nice, but yeah. Yeah, thanks again for swinging by, everyone. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll figure out what to do tomorrow. I mean, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, whatever I end up doing. See y'all there, and until then, everyone, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, all that good stuff. See y'all tomorrow. Good night, everyone.